you enjoying yourself more this time or last time?
Oh, you know, you come to the Preakness with the Derby winner. That's pretty cool. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, if you're more comfortable being under the radar, is it still better not being under the radar?
I'm more relaxed about it because, you know, the Triple Crown's over for us, in a manner of speaking. You know, I mean, it's pretty cool to come and coat with the Derby winner.
Graham, you know, these horses only get like one chance to win the Derby, and you know, do you feel like this horse was like a little cheated by his trip? That, you know?
Oh, I don't know. You know, so many people can come back and say that after the Derby. You know, look, Doug's horse had a great run. He was the best horse. I mean, it somewhat amuses me that people want to talk about the other horses. I mean, he won the race. He was the best horse on the day. He had a great trip. We had a great trip last year. You know, there's always going to be horses that are not going to have a good trip in the Derby. So, you know, Doug's horse is a horse to beat.
Well, last year you had the shot at the Triple Crown. Obviously, you don't want it to happen this year.
No, we're going to try our best to make sure it doesn't.
Precisely.
Well, we're going to make it hard for him. Let's put it that way.
What is it? Good that, or is it just too tough for a horse to win the Triple Crown?
No, it's not too tough to win the Triple Crown. It's just these fields are always full fields, and it's all about getting a good trip. You know, there's always going to be horses in the Derby that are not going to get a good trip, and that's what's going to make it so hard to have a Triple Crown. Same thing in the Belmont. Look what happened to us in the Belmont. Had we been going for the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
So the Triple Crown's fine. Look, it's a remarkable achievement to win the Triple Crown. It shouldn't be made easier, in my opinion.
When Barry was looking to buy this horse, I'm guessing he was telling you that this was a pretty talented prospect he was sending your way, or about to send your way.
Yeah, Barry doesn't tell me anything till he buys him, so I'm nothing. I can't take any of that credit.
What did he tell you when he bought him, and what did you find when he came to you?
Well, he was very excited about him. You know, he said you got to see this race. You know, he was really excited about this horse, and he told me he thought he was our Derby horse. So that's pretty sharp.
And when he came to the barn, was it obvious once he?
No way. No, I mean I can't tell. I couldn't tell I had the Derby winner last year in February. So you know, maybe Bob Baffert would have.
Looking back at the Preakness last year with the Animal Kingdom, I mean, you know, he made that huge run at the end. But was there an issue with the racetrack, or I mean, the kickback?
I thought the racetrack seemed a little deeper. I mean, I've never seen a horse covered with as much dirt as Animal Kingdom had on his face when he came back last year. You know, I think part of that is because they're running towards the outside of the track. There seems to be a lot more dirt on the outside of the track, and that's a part of the track we don't normally use, you know. I was quite shocked to see Shackleton's picture on the grandstand when I drove in this morning. That was kind of a hit in my stomach.
Graham, I think 6 of the first 7 finishers in the Derby were Grade 1 winners, the exception being your horse, who I don't think had run in a Grade 1, and that was Grade 3 winner. What does that say to you when you look at the Derby form?
Look, it seems to be a really good group. You know, I mean, everyone was talking about before the race, and afterwards they were somewhat knocking them. But you know, history's going to relate. Look, I mean, Shackleton ran a great race last weekend. I mean, I think we really don't know about these horses until we get down the road. Right now, it seems like a really strong group, and I think my horse is one of them.
If you were us, what clues would you look for in the Derby trying to handicap the Preakness?
Say it again.
If you were us trying to dissect the Derby, what clues would you look for trying to figure out then what's happening?
I think the hardest thing with the Preakness, look, for me, went the day well. It looks like he's doing great, but honestly, I don't know how he's going to run on Saturday. I mean, he's given me every indication that he's doing super, but I don't think we can tell really what the Derby's taken out of them until we get there. You know, that's my feeling.
You said you thought